That line's been moving against me. Yeah.
Yeah, Wyoming laying 5.5.
Yeah.
Interesting that the market would jump to the Cowboys. Well, maybe they're the better team.
What do you mean?
Wyoming. Maybe Wyoming's the better team.
I think they should be the better team. That's 8.5. If I look at the 4-year average, that should be like 12.5. Like 8.5 is cheap.
12.5.
Yeah. I was like 8.5
Oh,
is
right,
cheap.
Wyoming's the favorite.
Wyoming
oh, my
is the
goodness.
favorite. Yeah.
That seems,
Exactly.
that's not right. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of points.
It's like, it's a lot of points to lay with Wyoming, sure. But that's what I got in pocket. I just thought those kids could out-physical them. And Akron stinks, and they lost. There's like a decent amount of guys that transferred away. This is a decent transition in the MAC. Basically, every team except for one or two is a totally brand new team. So this is going to be really difficult to parse out, after like one or two teams, how good any of these teams are preseason. And we might not ever really know, even week to week. Like, this could be just a total, random number generator of the season for a lot of the MAC.
I feel like nobody ever knows what is going to happen in the MAC every year.
Yeah, but I think this year is even harder than most, just given the lack of continuity. This time I have the computer open. I don't always have a computer open, but here's Bill Connolly's returning production. So Toledo 63, Buffalo 59, Central Michigan 54, Ohio 47, Akron 41, Eastern Michigan 37, Kent 36, UMass 36, NIU 35, Western Michigan 33, Miami 33, Bowling Green 32, Ball State 29%.
Okay, and that's percent of snaps returned, right? Just to be clear.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, not just.
All right, I dig it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So. Yeah.
That's a lot to replace. That makes you wonder, how is Toledo a plus 225 on the conference odds? You know what I mean? Like, no one should be shorter than 6-1.
Agreed. Yeah, Toledo is one of the few teams with coach and QB continuity. The reason why, so looking at the numbers I like to use, which is the 4-year average of every team's power rating, Toledo, Buffalo, and Central Michigan have the easiest schedules. Basically,
except for
because
week 1, of course, but yeah.
Within conference, because they play Akron, Kent State, Bowling Green, and Ball State.
And we expect all of these teams to be very bad.
Well, if you look at Bowling Green was good last year, solid the year before, okay the year before that, but still, if you're looking at a 4-year average compared to some of these other teams in the MAC, like, Western Michigan or Northern Illinois, they're a step down, just looking at their average power rating.
Okay.
So, the only other difference is Buffalo plays, Buffalo of the really shitty teams plays UMass, who is now in the MAC, Akron, Kent State and Bowling Green. So they don't play Ball State, but they have UMass, who is, UMass. Central Michigan has Akron, Bowling Green, Massachusetts, and Kent State. So I picked Central Michigan to win the MAC at 26-1, just because of this relatively soft schedule. But it probably should be Toledo. That wins the conference. But you can't.
So they moved
you can't
on
bet it
from
at
MAC
that
win,
number.
right?
Mhm. So yeah, we're just kind of bouncing
who's the
around
new
here.
guy?
We're just kind of bouncing around here, so we don't need to stick to one particular team. But so the new guy is Matt Drinkle, who was the OC at Army. So kind of like one of the reasons that I think Rice is an interesting team, and I bet them versus Louisiana and gave out that pick. So we're gonna incorporate some triple option principles here into a conference that doesn't see the triple. So do they have the guys to run it? I don't know, but with an easy schedule and a unique offense, that's why I grabbed this team.
Okay, that makes sense. They're 20-1 on FanDuel, so I mean, the price is still in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
What'd you say? You got 30-1?
26. And
26-1. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and their in turnover margin last year, they were minus 17, so that's a 1.4 turnovers a game, which ranked 132nd in the country last year. So there should be some positive regression to the mean for this team.
That also makes a lot of sense. Because, McElwain is probably unlucky. He's a good coach.
Yeah.
All right.
He brought them to the conference